Hi, I'm Jeff from Cricks Sunshine here at Wisers Road. Just a big congratulations on the purchase of your new SSANGYONG MUSSO. Today we're just going to go through the basics again with you. Hopefully we did that on the day that you picked it up. But we're just going to go through some of the basics again, just to give you a bit of a refresher. Depending on which model you bought, the one we have here today is the long wheelbase, or the XLV, Ultimate with the luxury pack. Some of the features that I might show you today may not be on your model, but if you've got the ELX it's a little bit more basic, but the same safety features will be there as well. With this particular car, you do get the push button on the door to get into the car as well. You probably know that. When it comes to getting into the car, very simply, some of the controls inside. This does have the electric seats, which is only available on the Ultimate with the luxury pack. You may have a manual seat, but they're easily adjusted as well. On your door, of course, you've got your standard mirror adjustments adjusted there. You can adjust your external mirror with this little switch on the door panel. That depends on how your mirror will function, depends on where that switch is placed. Big important one, if you leave it in the middle, the mirrors will come in as you lock and unlock the car. Okay, so it will function automatically for you. While we're on the outside of the car, if we just come around to the back, if you need access to the back seat, hopefully you never need it, but all your jack and toolkit is behind the seat. There is a button to release that just behind the seat. If you release that, that will bring you access into the back, which is where your jack and toolkit will be. Again, hopefully you never need that. The tray, you will notice that the tray is locked when you lock the vehicle as well, so you won't be able to open that unless your car is unlocked, so make sure that is done. They are spring loaded as well to make them a little bit lighter for you. The tray liner is standard, so they're quite tough. While we're outside, fuel filler. If you haven't tried to fuel your car up, because we would have given you a full tank of fuel the day that you picked it up, as long as the car is unlocked, just simply press the button on the outside and that will release the fuel lid for you. Please make sure you use diesel. I'll just run through some of the basic controls. Most of the features that I show you here will be standard across the range. So on this little panel here that you notice, all bar that one there is on every model. So even if you have the ELX, your standard buttons are there. This is a great feature for adjusting your headlights. If you are driving with a normal load, make sure that is on 0, and that will keep your headlights nice and level. If you have a lot of extra weight in the back of the car, you can bring your headlights down by turning that dial. So if you have a lot of weight in the back, you'd have that on number 3. Other buttons here, parking sensors, stability and traction control, hill descent control, and of course your lane departure warning. If you have any queries or questions about this, you feel free to give us a call and we can run through those with you. Don't forget you have full automatic headlights, and that's on this other side over here, a little bit hard to see. As long as you have that in the automatic position, your lights will come on and go out as is required. These also have what they call high beam support. So when you start the car, if you've got that in automatic, simply push the lever away from you and that will activate your high beam support, which will dip and lower your headlights for you automatically. But you do need to activate that each and every time you start the car. This side is your wipers. You do have full automatic rain sensing wipers as well. To activate those, as long as you are in the first position down, they will come on and go out as required as well. And you can change the sensitivity, but we can go through that with you as well. The basic steering wheel controls, all of your cruise control is on this side. Over on this side is all for your radio settings, which we can activate shortly. This button here, that's for your steering wheel heater. That is not on all models, but it's on the Ultimate and also the luxury pack, but not the ELX. If we activate the dash, as you will have no doubt played with already, there's a lot of cool features that you can process through on the dash. To change what you're looking at on the dash, you simply use this page selection button here, and that will take you through the various pages on the dash that you can activate. When you get into the settings screen, which is the last one along, there's a lot of features that you can adjust in there, but that just needs to take some time. If you have any queries or questions about those settings, just come in and see us or give us a call. If you haven't yet connected your Bluetooth on these is extremely simple to connect. You don't even need to do anything with the head unit itself. Just go into your Bluetooth settings, do a search, and it will come up with your SSANGYONG straight away, and you can connect very simply. They also are fully compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Just simply connect it through the cable, and that should connect up automatically. If you have any troubles with it connecting, please make sure you have the correct cable, and just also make sure that your phone is completely up to date, and you shouldn't have any dramas connecting. But again, if you do, give us a call. Okay, with regards to the four-wheel drive system, please remember this is a proper four-wheel drive system. It is not an all-wheel drive. You must not use your four-wheel drive system on the bitumen. It must only be used for off-road use only, so it must be on a slippery surface. To activate that, it is very, very simple. It is literally just a turn of the dial. So in that position there, you'll see that you're in two-wheel drive high. Simply twist it in four-wheel drive high, and as long as you are stationary, you can then activate four-wheel drive low range. You can go between 2 high and 4 high and back again, what they say, on the fly, which means you can do it up to 100 kilometers an hour as long as you are driving in a straight line. Okay, so, but you must not go from high to low or low to high unless you are stationary. It will activate up on the dash and tell you what gear you're in or what ratio you are in, so that's very, very simple to operate as well. If you haven't yet played with the manual mode, if I just start the car, the manual mode is very, very simple to operate. If you just simply bring that selector lever down into the drive position, if you push it across into manual mode, you can then change gears using the thumb switch just on the right hand side of the gear lever by simply going up and down through the gears. You certainly can't do anything wrong, so have a play. It's always fun. With this model, we have the dual climate control air conditioning. Now that is only on the luxury pack. The standard, ultimate and the ELX will just be a normal air conditioning system, which is fan control and the temperature control. But with the luxury pack, you simply have your displays on each side, which will actually give you your temperature, which also comes up on your main display here to let you know exactly how you've got your air conditioning set up. Starting the car as I just did, as long as your foot is on the brake, press the start stop button, and that's on all models. Very, very easy to use. To turn the car off, just simply press the car as well. You may have noticed that when you turn the car off, your radio head unit will actually stay on until you close your door, okay? Or if your door is closed, when you open the door, it will turn off. That is a perfectly normal function, so don't be alarmed. If you're lucky enough to have the luxury pack, you've also got yourself a sunroof. It's a manual lid that simply releases like that. When you start the car up, it only works when the car is running. You have the option of tilting the sunroof just like that, or you can open it all the way. Very, very good to get some ventilation in the car. One big tip to make sure that you don't get any leaks through your sunroof, just make sure you hold your finger on the button until everything is stopped, then you know there'll be no leakage and everything will be fine. If you don't want the sun to come through, just simply close the folder again and there's your sunroof shut. I think that's about covered everything, but if you have any queries or questions, you know where we are here at Cricks Sunshine. Feel free to give us a call anytime or pop in and see us. And again, congratulations.